Jay, what about in the subject of race wars and the racism that they promote here, especially in the United States? I don't know how it is in other countries, but I'm assuming woke ideologies is pretty prevalent everywhere. Is you have a Republican councilwoman shot dead outside her home in New Jersey. There's no one that I could possibly imagine that is it's reporting it. And if they're reporting it, it's almost like a side issue. Her name was Eunice Wunfor, and she was a Republican conservative. Many of her friends say that she loved God. I'm not sure if she was a believer or not as a Christian, but she definitely was conservative, and people loved her as a councilwoman in New Jersey. Found dead, shot in front of her in her vehicle just outside her home. Nobody says anything about it. Police say she was an intended target, but they can't really find a motive. You have a man that was killed in Memphis by 5 police officers who went after him. They were all African American, Black community, and they're calling it a race war. They're calling it a whiteness, a white institution going against Black people. It is totally being spinned out of control, and no news outlet is going to tell you the truth. We live in such a fake reality world that no one's going to say what's really happened. No one's going to hear of this woman. She's African American. She was Black, and yet she was killed. No one says anything. Sharpton goes to the funeral of the man who died in Memphis, and he makes it into whiteness killed this man. It's infuriating, but at the same time, looking at the big picture, it's total lies. It's total incredible fake stuff that's being promoted. What do you think?
Combining a few topics here. First of all, they've got their agenda, but their agenda with this wokeness, with this racism, is to stir up animosity between the races. You can see that when they say that. You can see it with Stop Asian Hate, with Black Lives Matter. It's all about the otherness. This is not about the unity that comes from being a part of this country. We're all from different cultures in a melting pot, but now there is no such thing as a melting pot. The melting pot has turned into a buffet of each individual chafing dish keeps to itself. Don't mix. And that's a sad part of what's going on in America. But kind of combining the topics, these news organizations, as AI grows, they're going to be replaced, because why do we need an editor when we can have the script written by an AI? Why do we need newscasters when we can create one with the Unreal Engine? Why do we need to pander to anybody when we can just look at what they want to hear using their brainwaves? So, it's all coming to a head where these people that think that they're at the cutting edge of wokeness, they're signing their own death warrants. They're going to be unemployed and not special anymore, and that they won't be able to handle that.
That's a great point. Meaning that you mean they're not going to be the generals and the people in charge as they were promised?
Nope. They're going to be absolutely irrelevant.